Investing in gold doesn't have to be complicated. I'm Colin Plume, the CEO of Noble Gold Investments, and I want to take the time to show you how investing in a gold IRA can help you hedge your bets against inflation and other economic concerns on the horizon. Visit Noble Gold Investments and get our free gold investment guide on buying gold the right way. And make sure you're investing with the right company. Visit noblegoldinvestments.com.
Good evening. I'm still reporting on the coup. Please like, share, and subscribe below. Well, a major break in Biden's bribes case. The House Oversight Committee has finally forced the FBI to release documents proving that Joe Biden did know about taking bribes from Ukrainian officials in exchange for his influence over American foreign policy decisions while Biden was vice president.
The FBI, when it finally released this document with these allegations to House Oversight, redacted out the part about the audio recording.
The 1023 produced to the House committees redacted reference that the foreign national who allegedly bribed Joe and Hunter Biden allegedly has audio recordings of his conversation with them. 17.
Why would the FBI redact that a Burisma executive has Joe Biden and Hunter Biden on tape? Well, they're either covering up for Joe Biden for political reasons or they're blackmailing Joe Biden. Senator Chuck Grassley continues to detail this explosive development. Listen.
The foreign national possesses 15 audio recordings of phone calls between him and Hunter Biden. The foreign national possesses 2 audio recordings of phone calls between him and then Vice President Joe Biden. These recordings were allegedly kept as a sort of insurance policy for the foreign national in case that he got into a tight spot.
These tapes, if they exist, should immediately make Kamala Harris the Democratic nominee for president. There is no way Joe Biden can continue his candidacy or presidency once these tapes are released. In addition, Grassley says Joe Biden was instrumental in getting Hunter the job at Burisma.
The 1023 also indicates that then Vice President Joe Biden may have been involved in Burisma employing Hunter Biden.
These revelations, if verified, prove Joe Biden's lied repeatedly to the American people and to the American press. Joe Biden has repeatedly stated that he has no idea what his son was doing in Ukraine. He had no idea what his son did for a living, and he never talked to his son about business, and that he never dealt directly with Burisma or fired the prosecutor investigating Burisma for $5 million. Remember, Donald Trump was impeached for zeroing in on this scandal. And we're now learning that Donald Trump may have been right the whole time. And that Joe Biden and the media and the FBI sat back and watched Donald Trump get impeached for fingering a guilty man, for putting his finger on the disgusting corruption that the Biden family was involved in when he was vice president. And isn't it amazing that years after these tapes were made, Ukraine is at war on Joe Biden's watch? And billions of dollars are pouring from our treasury into Ukraine unaccounted for. When Donald Trump's phone call with the Ukrainian president blew up, what did you hear from the left? Release the transcript. Well, now primetime is calling on the Biden administration, the FBI, and the Department of Justice, release the tapes. Isn't it interesting that the Department of Justice leaked Donald Trump on tape talking about a document he had? But they sit on 17 tapes of Joe and Hunter wheeling and dealing with the corrupt Burisma executive in Ukraine, which has been at the center of an impeachment and at the center of American defense policy. Is the cover-up about money? Is it about power? Or is it about the war in Ukraine? Every Republican politician should be demanding, during any interview, release the tapes before this evidence is destroyed in a war or stuffed in a locker with a transgender shooter manifesto.
Oh, don't worry. The NSA Without a Doubt has all of this on tape as well, and it is backed up many times over.
I mean, at this point, the only thing keeping the Biden presidency alive is the sinister and seditious American media.
Sinister and seditious American media. Well put, Jesse. Well put.
How can we have free and fair elections if voters aren't not only misinformed, they're not informed at all? Half the country has no idea how corrupt and sloppy Biden is. Never used to be like this. The media would spin stories. Now they don't even tell you the story. Any story about Biden, they vaporize. Joe Biden's losing to Trump, so he's having him arrested. And the whole country has no idea what's going on. Put the corruption aside for a second. Hunter Biden's throwing around the N-word and the media is not covering it. First time they never covered a white guy saying the N-word. Hunter's sleeping with Chinese spies. The Chinese are lining the Biden's pockets with gifts, cash, and diamonds. And Trump's being charged with espionage. Joe and Barack flew $1 billion in cash to the Iranians in the middle of the night. Trump's being accused of espionage. Trump waved one document in front of an American, and he's putting us at risk. Meanwhile, every Democrat server's getting hacked.
No, Jesse, this is one of the oldest tricks in the espionage business, the dead drop, only now in electronic form. Hillary Clinton's bathroom server wasn't an accident made by some dumbass Democrat IT guy. It was a wide-open server deliberately made that way so that Hillary could drop purloined American secret documents into it, probably at the specific request of the Communist Chinese, and then, to use CIA parlance, she would have plausible deniability. Oh, those bad CCP people hacked into my wide-open server and stole those nuclear codes I accidentally had on my secret server. Right. And it still goes on, and nobody covers it. It's been plain as day to anyone with the slightest bit of counterintelligence training. Biden even had an entire room with highly classified material in it at the Penn Biden Center with possible Chinese spies having the keys so that they could go in, lock the doors, and read and photocopy whatever they pleased. If that's not enough, boxes of classified documents even turned up in Chinatown in D.C. where no English is spoken. But are those documents laid out on a floor photographed so that the words top secret can be plainly seen? Nope. Biden lawyers are immediately dispatched to vacuum them all up, never to be seen again. This is simple spycraft, 21st century version. Every one of these people associated with these modern-day dead drops should be the ones charged with espionage, not Trump.
Joe's spreading classified documents all over Chinatown. Swalwell's sleeping with spies. Feinstein's being driven by spies.
I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of world freedom. Good day.